and welcome back to my channel. Before I get into what we're doing in today's video, I am sorry for my hiatus. The last video I filmed was before Christmas, and then me and my family went out of town, and then when we got back, Texas decided it wanted to freeze whenever it's cold and the weather is bad. All I want to do is curl up into a ball and watch movies. So that's what I have been doing. So I am back. My normal filming routine will be back and videos will be up at a more consistent pace now that the holidays are over. So anyways, in today's video, we are going to be doing this mauve purpley glittery cut crease. Since I was out of town over New Year's, I didn't really get to film a makeup I would do for New Year's Eve look. So I guess we're going to call this the what I would have done for New Year's Eve makeup, because I did utilize glitter and a cut crease and a bold lip. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Like I said earlier, Texas has decided to do some kind of like ice age and my skin has been reacting ridiculously to it. So we're gonna overlook the atrocity that is my skin right now, and we're just gonna overlook it, and we're gonna get on with the normal face routine. So I'm gonna prime the skin and then use my L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover foundation. Oh, that is a mouthful. And cover up this nonsense that I have going on. I don't even know. I can't even right now. Then to conceal some of those dark circles and even more of that awful texture that is going on, I'm going to use my very trusty Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade number 5 Fair. And I'm going to buff that in using my LA Girl sponge. And then, because this is going to be a full-on glam look, I'm going to go in with my number 7 powder. Guys, I've been using this powder, this exact same powder, for like months. I feel like it's never going to run out. And I don't know, I love the way it's been making my skin feel. Honestly, it might be replacing my e.l.f. powder. I know, I can't believe I just said that either, but seriously, it's so good. Then I'm going to do my brows. Boom, done. Guys, everybody does their brows differently, which is why I never film myself doing brows. So whatever, if you guys want to see them, let me know. Then I'm going to pick up my Dose of Colors Marvelous Mauves palette, and I'm going to just go ahead with the look. The first shade I'm going to go in with is the shade Rosy, and on my trusty Morphe R37, I'm going to dust that all into the crease. I am going to take this color a little bit higher in the crease than I normally do. Now, not like eyebrow length high or whatever, because you know I'm not trying to channel the 80s or anything, but I am going to take it just a titch higher because I am going to do a cut crease and I want to show the contrast of the colors. So I am going to buff this a little bit higher, and then I'm going to take the shade Wishy Washy, and on a more tapered brush, this is the Morphe M513, I'm going to really focus that tightly and deeply into the crease. I want there to be kind of like a gradient effect from these shadows, from like the lighter to the darker, and then cut the crease. It's going to be beautiful. So when you're doing this, just make sure you blend these colors together so there's a nice fade effect. Then I'm going to take my Maybelline Master Conceal in the shade Fair, and on a Wet n Wild flat definer brush, I'm going to gently carve out, and I mean gently carve out where I want that crease cut. I did end up going in and using a BH Cosmetics brush to kind of buff in the concealer after I got the line kind of placed where I wanted, because I wanted to clean it up just a little bit. I'm not as comfortable doing cut creases, but I wanted to step outside of the box for this one and kind of push myself, so that is what I did. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Fluffy, which is the lightest shade in the palette, and on a unknown brush. This is a flat synthetic brush. I don't know where I got it, but I'm going to pat that all over top of where I laid down that concealer. Now, this is going to kind of also do two different things for us. It's going to set the concealer, and it's also going to be our light highlighting shade on the cut crease. Now, if you want, you could honestly stop here and have a really decent looking cut crease, but I wanted to be extra, and I'm going to do plop on several more shadows. So I'm going to clean that up using my Colourpop flat brush, and then I'm going to pick up the shade Spiced Out from the palette, and on a Morphe M534, I'm going to focus that on the outer corner, really trying to keep it low and on the tail end of where I cut the crease, because I wanted to give it kind of like a blown out smoky cat eye effect with a really cool looking cut crease. Maybe I went too far, I don't know. But then I'm going to take the shade Wine Stain, and on a Morphe fluffy tapered brush, this is just one of their brushes from their kits, I'm going to add a little bit more extra dimension and smoke it out and kind of make those lines not so harsh, kind of making it look like one of the colors fades into the other. Take your time with this step. There were several times when I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh my gosh, this looks like a black eye, but keep going, just work with your brushes. Then to finish off this cut crease look, I'm going to take my NYX Crystal Liner in the shade Crystal Silver, and I'm going to cut the lid. I absolutely love this technique, especially when you're doing a cut crease. If you're a beginner and you need a little bit of help to cut the crease and you're like, I don't know where to go from here, I don't know how to make it look glam, I see all these people on YouTube, take a glitter liner and cut that crease with it. It makes it so cool looking. Then I'm going to take my NYX Epic Ink liner and I'm going to line my eyes. Now, I don't know what happened with my eyeliner on this eye, but I got really excited. I was like, ooh, this look is turning out so cool. Let me put some liner on to give myself an intense wing, and it went all crooked, so don't judge me, okay? I tried. Then I'm going to go back in with that shade Wine Stain, and I'm going to use my Morphe M432, and I'm going to tightline right underneath my lower lashes, and, you know, like I always do. And then I'm going to take the shade Wishy Washy again, and on my Morphe M321, I'm going to blend those colors together and subtly smoke them out for a very blown out effect, because that is what I do. It's my favorite thing to do. Then I'm going to take my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and today I am going to contour, because if this was the look I was going to wear on New Year's Eve, let's face it, I would have gone all out and I would have put glitter everywhere and contoured the face and just looked like a porcelain doll. So that is what we're doing today. So I'm going to contour, and then I'm going to pick up my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and on my Morphe R2, I'm going to blend that into the skin to almost perfection. So we're just gonna, you know, buff till our fingers bleed. Then I'm gonna pick up my Morphe 9N palette, and I'm gonna use the more mauve toned blush, obviously. I kind of ended up going with a monochromatic look for this. I wasn't intending to, but it ended up turning out that way. And on my trusty E4, I'm just gonna buff that all over the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm going to pick up my very well-loved, very dingy Lash Paradise by L'Oreal and give my lashes a nice coating. Then, to finish off the lips, I'm going to use my Colourpop Lippy Pencil in the shade Aquarius, just to, you know, give myself that extra plumping look. Then I'm going to pick up my Colourpop Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Lumiere 2. I love the purple undertones in this. Like I said, this look ended up being kind of a monochromatic purple look. Didn't intend for it to, but it did. Then for highlight, I'm going to pick up my LA Girl Strobe Lighting Powder in the shade 100 Watt on my Morphe M510, and I'm going to strobe my cheeks to the heavens. I love this highlighting powder. It has been my staple, my go-to, the one that I wear every single day. Then to lock all of this glam into place, I'm going to spritz my face with a healthy dosage of the Milani Make It Last setting spray. That completes this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry for the hiatus. Like I said, my filming schedule is going to be back up and running. So don't forget to like this video and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date when I upload. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.